Hiking Mount St. Mary in Brentwood. Parking is 1.8 miles from the 405 freeway at the end of Canyon Back Road, where Little Canyon Back Trail begins. The difficulty rating for the hike is on the high end of easy. The hike begins. In the first tenth of a mile, the trail leaves the road. It reaches a junction, but I stayed left. It leads to an overlook that descends towards nearby homes. The hike continues along the residential boundary. It then goes into the canyon where it can get overgrown in the spring. Case in point, suddenly I'm in the jungle. The trail starts angling along the side of the canyon wall. Raising the difficulty rating a bit are a few washed out obstacles to climb over. It continues to climb out of the shade. Then the trail intersects a wide pathway along the ridge. From there, the hike continues south and away from the residential areas. Before long, Mount St. Mary comes into view. I took the time to appreciate the views along the way. I then left the wide path to begin ascending the Summit Use Trail. And from there, the climb is surprisingly steep. Approaching the summit. On the summit of Mount St. Mary. The Summit 360. Elevation 1,502 feet. The summit shots. And then it was time to head back down. Taking it slow going down the slope. Once on level footing, it was a quick walk back to the canyon. Fortunately for us hikers, much of this land was saved from development. While approaching the neighborhood, I kept an eye out for the canyon trail. Although it's not obvious, it was right where I left it. The downhill descent was quicker, but still rather bushwhacky. It was this and many other moments that I was on alert for poison oak. Hugging the property line once again before rising out of the canyon. Then, just like that, the day's climbing was over. That is, unless I wanted to combine this with the Mandeville benchmark to add a few more miles. Making a right to conclude the hike. Mission accomplished. And just in time for my Amazon delivery. The hike in review. The hike starts on Lower Canyonback Trail heading toward Mandeville Benchmark. I quickly veered off the paved road to head towards the canyon. The trail passes through the canyon on an unmaintained trail. It then picks up the ridge and continues to Mount St. Mary. After enjoying this wild side of Los Angeles, I headed back.